Good afternoon, everyone. Virgotriad here. It is May 13th, 2019, and I hope everybody's having a great afternoon. As you guys know, for the last several days, there's been kind of an ongoing little dispute that's got spurred by me reading a news article and presenting it to you guys with regards to the Moorish individuals that are running around on YouTube claiming to be the descendants of pharaohs and so on, which it's actually been debunked numerous times. The only reason that I'm at the point of doing it is because this was a particular situation that was important for people to be aware of, and because these people have gotten fake and false and fraudulent lien happy against actual other U.S. citizens, not just judges and police officers, for example. I have some more crazy comments from these individuals because, of course, anytime that you make a statement with regards to any of their own conning people out of money and donations over a lie, everybody loses their mind and comes over and puts negative comments. Now, most are so incredibly ugly that I can't even put them on the comment page. Most of them have to actually be banned and deleted because I don't put out things that are overly abusive with a bunch of expletives in them. However, there are a few here that I'm going to make an example of that seem to be fairly clean and civil. And I try to let those go through. This comment will be going through when I'm done because this person needs to be educated, and I'm going to educate them with Supreme Court case law. Now, as far as this party, I don't know if they're male or female, but I'm going to go ahead and read the comment and make a few statements on my own, and I'll leave it up to you to put comments of what your feelings are about these particular statements in the comment section. Whomever you are, or whatever your nationality may be, because you generalize and sensationalize your opinions and present them as facts. That's not actually a proper sentence, but regardless, I'm going to try to understand what it is that you're saying. Number one, you really should go through someone's channel before accusing them of sensationalizing or not backing things up with facts. Unless it has something to do with a news editorial that I'm reading, or unless it is a crazy comment like this one that doesn't really require factual, verified, sourced information and a link that goes along with that, every single thing on the Virgotriad channel is actually backed up with factual links, and everybody that follows this channel is aware of that. As a matter of fact, that's usually why they claim to follow me, because I back everything up with facts. You must have some sort of protection or permission, i.e. the okay to do so. No, nobody has protection or permission to falsify things. It's just something that people do, like your group of individuals. But this channel doesn't do that. And the claim that you're making to try to attempt to make me look like a government shill channel is old and tired and worn out, and nobody believes it. Again, who are you advocating for? I'm advocating for the public, the community of YouTube, who could potentially fall into the lies that are being told on numerous Moorish channels. Because you're claimed to be out against con artists, yes, that's exactly what it is. I report on scams and con artists. And then generalize your objective is revealing. That doesn't make any sense. Your statement, your sentence structure is incorrect. And as far as generalizing, the only time that I would generalize something would be if I had already put up factual evidence, as I have on this channel in over 300 videos, for example, about falsifying liens and about fake accounts for birth certificate bonds that don't exist. Then I begin to generalize them because you can look back at an old video and find all of the factual evidence there. And let's see, because Moors are not targeting European Americans. So your point is you can go around and lie to the community about things that will eventually get them in trouble. But because you're not targeting someone that is not as dark as you, somehow we're supposed to leave it alone? I mean, I don't get it. Color and race have nothing to do with this. You guys are the ones that bring that in. They are targeting so-called Black or African Americans. Therefore, whatever your objective may be, or whatever you've been hired, perhaps, giving you the benefit of the doubt, volunteering to you're doing a very poor job of it. Really? I don't think so, because there's been a lot of channels that have been taken down, and there's been a lot of people that have been diverted from ending up losing a lot of money through donating and buying falsified information. Therefore, it only leads me to believe logically you could not possibly be attempting to convince a Moor or so-called Negro otherwise against their better judgment. That's absolutely not true. I could care less what color the person is that is watching the gibberish that's coming out of these channels, as long as they don't fall for it and end up spending $50 for a Moorish national card that actually only cost them 50 cents. That's called fraud. Especially since the Moorish Science Temple, they even are telling everyone not to follow these people. That you could only be out to misconstrue information to lead so-called white people astray and get them to undermine their better judgment. It only makes sense that you are targeting so-called Caucasians to lead them to superficially consider otherwise. Now, if you're a melanin-enriched individual, fun fact, honey, everybody is melanin-enriched, unless they happen to be an albino, even your so-called Europeans. Then I must say you are doing a good, if not great job at keeping the European American confused. But if you're of European descent yourself, see, you haven't even looked at my channel. If I were European, I'd be very, very irritated with you. Yeah, I don't think so. See, my information is based in fact and reality. These con artists' pieces of information are backed in lies and conspiracy theories that are all BS. You see, there are two kinds of researchers, truth seekers and knowledge seekers. I would say that would be one and the same. But please allow me to digress in that concept. I only magnify what is aforementioned to tie it to this. The two types of debaters, one who seeks out the truth and the bottom line of a matter, and campaigners. Wow, really? This is part of a straw man fallacy argument, and you're saying nothing. It's a bunch of word salad. So far, you haven't given us one factual piece of information that you call your so-called education in this comment at all. It's all basic personal attack, which is what someone does when they don't have a leg to stand on. You see, a campaigner's objective is not to gather and extrapolate understanding within two opposing arguments. Their objective is solely to win the argument in spite of what's truthful or morally sound. A campaigner is not concerned with that. Their objective is to win the debate, i.e. win over the people's trust. Yes, you do that by providing actual factual evidence and proof, which is exactly what this channel has done for, well, we're going to be going on 3 years soon. And soon, this comment will be posted, and you too will see the factual evidence, because I'm going to provide you with 6 different case laws, and if you are smart enough to read through them, you're going to see that the Moorish people that claim to have this aboriginal birthright of the American soil is a bunch of garbage, and even the Supreme Court says so. You see, it's obvious you're trying to rule or gain the masses, or your audience by leading with one eye open. And the only way one can achieve success in that manner is by allocating your doctrine to a people who have both eyes closed. Oh, you mean like a cult? Kind of like you guys are? And also seem content and comfortable, therefore adamant, having both of their eyes closed. But Moors, on the other hand, are trying and attempting to wake up the people. But you're waking up people to bad information. You're waking up people to things that don't really exist. And you can't possibly think you're going to undermine a Moor who has both eyes open, or at the very least, wanting to operate in truth and both eyes open. Funny, but I wish somebody would please find me a case where they've won anything with the arguments that they spew, because so far, no one has. So if you're a melanin, here we go again, of European American or so-called Caucasian or so-called white person, it only makes sense that they are your target group attempting to undermine their logic, hoping they'll superficially side with you, suggesting or on the basis that you share the same ethnic background. No, that would be you guys. You should stop projecting. It's becoming very obvious in this comment. And if that be the case, God be with you. Of all the things I'm ashamed of, I'm so glad to not have subscribed to such an endeavor as the one you're subscribing to. Good day and good luck. Peace be with you, hoping you'll come to your senses. I'm not even going to go any further. The ridiculousness of this comment and the projection of this comment and the narcissism of this comment tells me you know nothing about what you're speaking of. Because if you truly were somebody who were capable of debating this channel, you would have come with factual, verifiable, sourced information that I'm about to provide to you. And I am certain that those that comment on this forum will be more than happy to school you even further than I will be. By the way, guys, let me take a look at what is it over here that okay, so this comment is going to be on the previous crazy comments that I just put up. So when I put that up with the cases, you guys can go and respond to this party also. All right, so here we go with the next one. Whoever Adore Queen is, that doesn't sound narcissistic at all. The record, oh, well, I digress. I don't know. This person may not be narcissistic. Let's see. The record shall be set straight. Read book White Cargo. Know thyself and your humble beginnings. Why is she screaming at me? And if it's a she. And uplift humanity, not send to hell. Virgo, so-called mother of universe. Zoological, however it seems not, and your Virgo energy is lower abominations to the people. Recharge, #now. Commands, I mother moo. Honestly, commands, yes, I would say narcissism falls in here a little bit. You sound a little wacky, gotta tell you. Here we go again. All your salvation are with the de jure Moors. At this time, everyone following this narcissistic, this narcissistic, not spelled properly, by the way. There are two S's in narcissistic. Opportunistic. How am I being opportunistic? Good Lord. For 2 years straight, I've been giving out information and not asking for a thing. And that information has all been verified and sourced with good information. It's unbelievable to me how crazy these people can be. Will soon regret they even gave him attention, let alone funds transfer. What in the world? Unbelievable. Every video, non-factual information. Really? All 311 of my videos are non-factual, you guys. So those of you that got assistance and have been thanking me for not allowing you to fall into pit holes financially and not having problems with your taxes and doing stuff with the disability insurance when you didn't know whether what you were doing was okay or not. That's all been crap. None of that's been factual. It's not factual that that we don't have birth certificate bonds. It's not factual that there's not $100 quadrillion in the in the world. Unbelievable, unbelievable. I stand all law. I dare any one of y'all to challenge our jurisprudence. I'm about to do that. I'm about to do that. I've got some case law here that flat out says, you know what? You don't have jurisdiction on this land, period. This land has jurisdiction over you if you're on it. Seriously, I await. I am about uplift humanity, not lies. One love, know thyself, and you will know the gods. Which clearly, adore Queen, you do not know. Because anybody who claims that they are who the salvation is with is suggesting to others that they should worship a false idol, in which you are, ma'am. Virgotriad, ha! You are so far out of place, it's not even funny. How about going to a law library? Tara Kinman, I put up the case law for you already. I would suggest you be the one to go to the law library. All right, y'all, that's the end. And I'm not going to put any funny clips in this time because it's already long enough at 16 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and list this comment. So you guys are more than welcome to go over there and pay it a visit and maybe educate this person a little bit. I doubt we'll get through, but, you know, you never know. I hope everybody has a great afternoon. Bye-bye.